After admitting that she is exhausted from raising her children without the assistance of a live-in nanny, Khloe Kardashian has been receiving a significant amount of criticism. Although it is common knowledge that several members of the Kardashian family have nannies, the Kardashians do not often discuss their nannies in casual conversation. During the episode of The Kardashians that aired on Tuesday, Khloe Kardashian paid a visit to her sister, Kourtney Kardashian, and the two of them engaged in a conversation about their different families. Concerned by the absence of her younger brother in Paris with the rest of the family, the creator of Lemmy questioned the reason. "I just didn't get the sense that it was the space for me," she said. "I had just started to feel worried about leaving the children." Her explanation was that Tristan Thompson has left, and it is difficult for me to part ways with them. Khloe and her ex-boyfriend were the parents of their children, True, who is 6 years old, and Tatum, who is 21 months old. "I don't have a parent to stay with them, and then I was thinking, the whole family is out of the country," she continued talking about. "Thought to myself, what if there were to be an earthquake? What happens if there is something, but there is no parent present? Therefore, I was simply giving myself a nightmare." As the chat progressed, Kourtney inquired about Khloe's emotions due to the fact that Tristan was now located in Cleveland, Ohio. "Doing good," she responded by saying, "It's just that he's a huge help whenever he's here. And, I don't have nannies at night, which I might have to change or at least have someone be available sometimes." "So no one lives in right now?" questioned Kourtney. "It is not. On top of that, I am very hands-on. I make all of her lunches, I make all of her meals, and I do everything," Khloe answered. "It's like cool half the time, but I make everything of her. I do not let anybody else to carry it out. Although Tristan has already done it, I am really picky." Khloe Kardashian acknowledged in a confessional that while she enjoys her routine and her children, she recognizes that being a parent is not an easy task. "Every day after 8:30, when True's asleep, I am, like, crawling," she said with laughter. "If I were Leonardo DiCaprio, I would be walking from the Wolf of Wall Street to my bed. The question is, how would I get there? After that, you wake up once again, and you repeat the whole process." Furthermore, when it came to preparing the lunches, "I began by preparing the cookie-cutter hearts for the watermelon. For example, after you begin the adorable *** that you are so happy to accomplish, it would be a terrible thing if you didn't finish it." While Khloe added, "But it's amazing. In the same way, it's like everything you desire at the same moment. It's the most peculiar thing ever. As a result of the fact that you are worn out and you are thinking, 'I'm going to die,' and then you find yourself saying, 'I miss them when they are sleeping by 10 o'clock. Have some self-control, Khloe, and get yourself together." IAMOTFELINGIT. On social media, the fashion entrepreneur was criticized by her fans, who had a difficult time feeling sorry for her. "Folks, I'm exhausted, but I have all these professional plans on speed dial if needed. Boy, what a rough life I have," a reviewer said on the television show. "Just a personal trainer, a housekeeper, a chef, and a doctor who comes to your home." Another commentator added an eye-roll emoji to their text and said, "What a poor woman. If you have a full-time work and no assistance, you should try that. Certainly, being a parent is a really taxing experience," another person said. A fourth critic made the following observation, "But she has a nanny all day, something that the majority of mothers do not have the luxury of." ANEXANIATI1OFKJOA. Khloe Kardashian and the rest of her famous family are subject to criticism on a regular basis. On Tuesday, the reality TV star was seen in a video that had not been altered, which caused admirers to get quite excited. Her detractors made fun of her botched cosmetic surgery and pleaded with her to take things more slowly. Khloe wore a white gown that was really skin tight, and she wore a long gray jacket on top of it. She also wore an orange fur handbag over her body. Kris Jenner, her mother, was also wearing a jacket that was identical to the one she was wearing, which was a fluffy white jacket with black dots all over it. Khloe was introduced to Crystal Minkoff's husband, director Rob Minkoff, in the video that was uploaded by Eunice Jamie Tan, who is the sister-in-law of Crystal Minkoff, who is a former star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Fans were quick to notice that Khloe seemed to have changed appearances, and many raced to Reddit to examine the matter further. It was alleged by a few of commentators that the suspected filler and cosmetic treatments being performed on her had been bungled. According to the words of one hater, "That cheek filler is awful. She is really messed up. It was the lips, the cheeks, and the nose that she had chopped in half. My God," a different person said. A third person commented, "She appears to be insane." When asked about her cosmetic surgery history, Khloe has been clear that she has not had any more procedures save a nose job.